Hi, I'm Shweta and I'm delighted to introduce you to a woman who adds vibrancy to victory. Yes, Farzana Suri, founder of Farzana Suri, victory coach, numerologist. Thank you so much, Farzana, for joining us today.
Thank you, Shweta. It's an honor and a privilege to be here.
Okay, so I've read and heard so much about you already, right? And it's a wonderful thing that you're here with us and we are having this one-to-one, as you would say, in a BNI. So now tell me, what exactly is it that you do?
So, in all our lives, we come to a juncture where, the road that you're walking on gets hazy, or you perhaps see a huge wall right in front and you're unable to cross over it. What happens at that point in time? There's fear, or there is this, web of obscurity that kind of doesn't allow you to move forward. So, my role is to help you get a breakthrough. And what I do is I put you on track towards growth and fulfillment. Because eventually, isn't that what we're all looking for? So, to answer your question, essentially, my role is to inspire, empower, and encourage you to live a life that is a life of success, a life that takes you to victory.
That sounds great. Now tell me, how do you do that?
We are all born on a particular date, and we are also given a particular name. And do you know, both of these have an impact on the way we lead our lives. It has an impact on where we are going in life, and it has an impact on how successful we are going to be. And all of this you can come to know with the science, which is a 4,500-year-old science. It's called numerology. And I use numerology as a psychometric tool. I use it as a predictive indicator to be able to guide you on where your potential is and how you can take it to the level that is the best of you. And if that's not enough, what I also do is I use this science of numerology and I add to it mentoring. The mentoring that I do involves various set of psychological tools, because eventually what you are coming to me for is success. Is not only to be successful in what you do, but to be the champion that you are and deserve to be. And that is how I integrate numerology and mentoring.
Why do people reach out to you?
So that's a very interesting question. People reach out to me for 3 reasons. The first is when they have to make a very critical decision in their life, be it in their personal life, professional life, or even health and well-being. And they're unable to figure out how to go about it. The second time when people reach out to me is when they're actually faced with a challenge and they don't know how to manage it by themselves. The third reason why people reach out to me is when they want to really push the bar of their potential and live the life of a champion. So what I do is I train them and I walk them through the situation towards victory.
What kind of clients do you have and are you selective about them?
I work with all kinds of clients, mid and senior corporate executives, professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners. In fact, I have clients across the world and within India, more than 5,000 of them in the last 7 years in this profession.
What makes you different from the others?
Well, I come from a corporate background. I have been in advertising for about more than a decade and a half. I've worked across MNC advertising agencies and large brands like Raymond's, Bridgestone Tires, Sony, etc. And to me, I believe in the logic of the heart. I believe that for change to happen, somewhere around, you need to bring in that change. And the only thing you need in life actually to bring about success is you. Because challenges that happen in our lives are just temporary roadblocks to our success. If we are able to orient that inner compass that we have, we can achieve victory in whichever sphere of our life that we want. So I go beyond name changing. I go beyond, paying visits to places of worship to appease the gods. I go beyond, wearing expensive gemstones. Well, I cannot change the environment for you, but I can prepare you for a life ahead which is successful and where you can achieve victory. I train you, I handhold you to do that. And that is what makes me different.
How many sessions are typically needed?
Well, I have several victory modules, which I call. If you want a helicopter view of your life, then a single session is enough. But depending on the kind of transformation you're looking at and the growth, the speed of growth that you're desiring, the modules can span anywhere between 3, 6 or 12.
So how do you consult with your clients abroad?
Well, we live in a digital age now, so which spans across time zones. I do personal consultations, which is face-to-face. We could do it over phone. We could do it over FaceTime, Skype, Duo, and these days I even do it over a WhatsApp video call. It's that simple.
Tell me a little bit more about corporate numerology.
Corporate numerology is pretty big these days. In fact, many segments like pharmaceutical, real estate, as well as media is using this, in a lot many ways. From naming of the TV serials, naming of a product, your product line, naming of large construction sites itself, numerology is used. I would take it a little step further. There are a lot of brands who are reaching out to also help in senior level recruitments. So that essentially is the gamut of work that is being done in corporate numerology.
You're also a corporate trainer and speaker, right?
Yes, I've spoken at over 100 corporations and clubs. In fact, teaching came to me at a very late stage in my life. But having done it, I realized that it energizes me. I enjoy training, and most importantly, what I enjoy is the rewarding experience of being able to bring out the best in people that I work with. I use a spectrum of training tools, right from NLP to graphology, which is handwriting and signature analysis. I use other psychometric tools, and what sets me apart is the fact that I allow every participant to have a leave behind or a takeaway that they can take back and utilize in their own lives.
There's so much we've spoken about and I'm amazed. So tell me, what inspires you?
People who pass me by, people who've walked my journey, people that I meet every day are people who teach me so many things. Each one is trying to make a contribution. Each one is participating in some way. Each one is struggling to make that dent in the universe, or struggling just to stand taller and through the insurmountable odds that they are going through. So people are a huge source of inspiration to me, and I love people.
What is your mantra for success?
I have not one mantra, I have two mantras: gratitude and forgiveness. Gratitude because the very fact that you are alive, that you are breathing, is in itself a huge gift. So why not be grateful for it? Forgiveness because forgiveness allows you to sleep well. Forgiveness allows you to let the load that you've been carrying become lighter. And forgiveness because it makes you feel young.
Thank you, Farzana, for being here and sharing your story. And thank you for joining us and getting a sneak peek into Farzana Suri's life. To know more, log on to farzanasuri.com.